We'll cross live now to Vigyan Bhavan in the National Capital. Information and Broadcasting Minister Venkaiah Naidu speaking there at the moment.
Of the Ministers of Housing and Urban Development since the conclusion of Habitat 3 and the endorsement of the new urban agenda strongly reaffirm the commitments of our governments made with regard to the goals of the 2030 agenda for sustainable development, especially Goal 11 to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable, and the transformative commitments for sustainable urban development agreed to the new urban agenda. Take the opportunity of meeting here in Delhi to strengthen our resolve and respective as well as joint action towards effective implementation of the new urban agenda. Conscious of the fact that urbanization in the Asia Pacific region had been significantly positive associated with the improved level of standard of living at large, and the positive potential of urbanization yet to be fully realized. Realize the rapid pace of urbanization in the recent past in the Asia Pacific region and its projected faster pace in the coming years to come. Simultaneously, recognizing such a rapid pace is expected to result in emerging spontaneous urban forms with many become unmanageable and unsustainable. Recognizing 25th session of the Governor Council of UN Habitat 2015 focused on enhanced urban-rural linkages across the continuum of human settlements to harness the transformative power of urbanization for sustainable development, which has significant relevance for the Asia Pacific region. Reaffirm our commitment for ensuring affordable housing as a component of improved standard of living, support for skill development, training and capacity building, and also development initiatives to empower, strengthen the skills and abilities of all stakeholders. Reaffirm our intent to regularly convey, to share our experiences, good practices, innovative approaches, and challenges in the field of housing and urban development towards ensuring sustainable equity and also inclusiveness. Recognize in the light of new urban agenda the special significance and strategic challenge of the policy and governance reforms as a result of the expanding cities, towns and many parts of Asia Pacific requiring appropriate national urban policies, urban legal framework, integrated urban and territorial planning and design, urban financial frameworks, and appropriate governance of framework, encouraging action by all the stakeholders, including effective cooperation between national, subnational, and local governments. Fully aware that sustainable development efforts, in particularly elevating and eradicating poverty in all forms, this is our resolve. Sustainable development efforts, particularly eradicating poverty in all forms, removing inequalities, minimizing environmental degradation, restraining social and economic exclusion and spatial segregation, allow us to achieve balanced rural and urban development, enable us to fully capitalize in our rich diversity in culture, tradition, language, religion and civilization in religion, unity in diversity. Appreciating the significant efforts made by the lead countries of the 5 APIM Chut working groups led by the Republic of India, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, and the Republics of Maldives, the Republic of Korea, and the Republic of Indonesia for sharing of information and experience in the respective fields amongst the countries of our region. This is the Delhi Declaration. And also appreciating the efforts we have as ministers responsible for housing and urban development for promoting innovative and appropriate approaches for integrated development of cities, towns and peripheries. Reiterate our commitment towards its working groups to serve as a forum network to discuss and have follow-up actions on the commitment of the new urban agenda, goals 2030, agenda for sustainable development. Develop policies at national and sub-national local level. Second, encourage adoption of approaches, promote cities, towns and their periphery areas in urban-rural continuum for strengthening their complementary and mutual advantage of growth. Ensure emerging urban forms are appropriately recognized and managed through effective governance structure. Strengthening sharing of information, innovative policies and successful practices relating to housing and urban development through all possible approaches, including regularly updating effective information, and also strengthening sharing information, as I told you, through all possible approaches, including regularly updating and interlinking the online information resources with assistance of specified nodal contracts. Actively engage the 26th session of the Governing Council of UN Habitat 2017, as well as the World Urban Forum scheduled to be held in Kuala Lumpur in February 2018. Adopt the New Delhi Implementation Plan as recommended by the 5 working groups. Continue with the working groups as follows. Working Group 1, led by Republic of India, the theme of urban and rural planning management. Working Group 2, led by Islamic Republic of Iran, working on the theme of urban upgrading. Working Group 3, led by Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, working on the theme of basic services, including energy and mobility for integrated and inclusive development. Working Group 4, the Republic of Korea, working on theme of financial sustainable housing and urban development. Working Group 5, led by Republic of Indonesia, working on the theme of urban development with focus on natural, man-made and climate-induced disasters. Endorsed the composition of the 6th Bureau of APM Chud, with its members being ministries representing Republic of India, Republic of Korea, Islamic Republic of Iran, Republic of Indonesia, Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Republic of Iraq, Assamite Kingdom of Jordan, Republic of Nauru. Request the current chair of APM Chud to ensure the execution of the declaration and implementation plan in collaboration with other members of the Bureau, the APM Chud Secretariat and UN Habitat, and to receive and share with other members, states, regularly updates and related matters. Reiterate our commitment to strengthen this APM Chud mechanism, its Secretariat to undertake required activities, while encouraging member nations to contribute to the resource base in line with the Amman Declaration as reiterated in the Seoul Declaration.